Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. I wanted to just put out there, not that anyone needs to be told because I'm sure everybody is aware, but confirmations, they come in every different form, and you can consider this maybe a confirmation of something that you could have been, you know, tossing back and forth. It's hurt people and how hurt people react to situations. And I understand that that isn't always a tough pill to swallow because hurt people are everywhere. And because free will and individuality separate one from the other, it's hard to say this is a particular pattern and I need to be weary of energy that resonates this specific way because it comes in all many ways. It comes in many different ways. And when you are able to get the general um, inkling that there could be maybe mishap or misillusion or even some type of depression in an energy that could be, you know, sent your way or possibly coming from you or possibly from the environment that you're in, meaning that there could be other sources where that energy could be um, carried by. And it could very well be directly influencing your energy, whether you're willingly accepting it or you're walking through it. But we all come to the point where we can recognize that energy, may not align with what we're holding and that it's something that could be projected. But also keep in mind that it could be a cry for help because those hurt people, they don't know really or trust or believe in themselves enough in order to gather up their inner courage and their inner strength to face their own demons, their own issues of maybe ouch or pain or dismay of some type, right? And it could very well be the transition that we're in right now, that could be maybe making you more sensitive to the energy that could be around your field, within your environment, or even buried far within your subconscious. Because this last past phase of the moon cycle was, or is called the black moon. And it signifies the void that lays within each and every one of us, where it gives us an opportunity to illuminate by searching through the darkness and finding the things that hurt us or scare us or make us weary, right? That we buried so far down that the day of light hasn't seen in quite some time. And this moon cycle occurs every few years, allowing everybody on different timelines, in different courses of their journey, to be able to experience the renewal energies. Because when you think about it, if there's a void and you're digging through the darkness, then you're uncovering what could have been hidden from you by ending different cycles, which allows you the ability to transition seamlessly, if you will, into a new cycle, a new beginning that has great possibilities. Because understanding that if you uncovered something that could have hurt you, or maybe another energy is uncovering or screaming for help what is on the inside, piercing their aura, right? Because inevitably that's what happens. And that's when, it's easier for negativity or doom and gloom or fear or anxiety to seep in, because the border that surrounds is weak, pliable, maybe, and was able to push in a hole. Over time, if you don't tend to your aura, your energy field, how you feel, what you've buried deep down inside, there will be breaks in your aura. There will be discrepancies within your field because you're suppressing pieces of you that are meant to link together to forge a strong energetic field that emanates from you as a complete whole energy source, right? Where you use your heart to brighten your way and your mind to receive the clarity, and your third eye, your intuition, to get your wisdom and your inner knowledge, and then gather all of it up, and then you get strength, and you get structure, you get form, you get stability. And that's the only time that, you'll feel more complete, more awake, more aware of every part of you, that you don't have to hide any of it, that you've understood the value and gained the lessons, or you, yeah, you understood your value by gained lessons, and you're using and applying the wisdom and the knowledge, or the nuggets, if you will, whispered words, right? And you're developing a new way of looking at life because you had gathered up the courage and the strength that you needed in order to dive into the deep darkness that's within you, and you're no longer held back by what was a tether, because you've released it, because you understood it, because you gathered the value and gave the burden away. And that's all maybe due to the cycles, the transits that are helping us navigate our way. So when you see a hurt person, or there's a hurt piece inside of you, realize that it's not something to be hidden or shielded away, but it's something to be brought out into the day of the light, right? The light of the day, to be able to look at closely, pick it apart, find what you perceive was the downfall, what made you hide it all away, right? Or suppress it down. And once you notice what that is, then that could no longer be a thorn, a pain point, an ouch, a dismay, a hesitancy, because now you've gained the value and you recognize what to see if it should come your way. And it will, because everyone's on different timelines and we don't live in a bubble by ourselves, which means that we're constantly in a world of motion, bringing cycles to ends and starting new ones, offering everyone opportunities to take a look at where they are and what's going on, what timeline they want to be on, and what their course of response will be in order to shed themselves from the old to walk into the new, feeling lighter and free. We all have stories to tell, and not all of them are nice to hear. but they do add benefit and value and make us the person that we were always meant to be. Don't beat yourself up either, because whatever is in your road, I'm pretty safe to say that at least 80% you brought your own way. And don't slap yourself or beat yourself up. I'm talking about what you wrote in your contract well before the beginning of time. That you wanted to learn, to grow, to continue to evolve into the best version, the highest aspect of you during this specific lifespan. Because in the contracts that we wrote, we didn't say we were going to jump in on one span and grab it all and then that would be it. We broke it up over different courses of lifespans. So it's very possible. Actually, I am quite positive, we'll just say that you've lived already. Maybe in a different dimension, a different universe, a different mindset, a different time frame, a different planet, a different galaxy, but you have lived before. And within you are everything that you've gathered along the way. And when you're willing to unleash the pains of today, then all the value and everything that you've learned from every lifetime past, whether they came from trial and tribulation or triumph and joy, right? There's still gained value that you hold within you. They're hanging out with your higher consciousness. I can't wait to hear the stories that you unravel, that you figure out, that are illuminated into your psyche in today's world. Reach out and let me know. We can share experiences. Because I know that I've lived a life. I've lived many lives. And I could have been hurt. I could have been the one to hurt. I could have done a lot of things. And for sure, everything is coming back to me piece by piece because I chose to travel the road of awareness. We were all meant to live, to grow, to learn, and to experience everything, good, bad, and indifferent, whether it's this lifespan or lifespans past or lifespans to come. Be brave and unpeel the deepest, darkest layers of you. Use the black full moon energy. It was last night. It'll be here for a couple more days. I believe that today is the 24th of August. But this energy is timeless. This message is endless. Meaning that whenever you have the ability to view it, to hear it, to resonate with it, to pick out the pieces of value that light the inner aspects of your thoughts or your mind or your psyche, then this message is for you. Or maybe it's for someone that you know. The universe works in special ways like that. Remember, we're either teachers or we're being taught. But we are always doing both at certain points in our life on our journey. And who knows, maybe digging down into the deepest layers of you and uncovering your dark moon, entering into your transformation by ending cycles and beginning new ones, is your realistic to be the teacher, to take the knowledge that you were taught and pass it forward to another. Can't wait to hear. My lovely collective, whatever you do today, love and light, transformation, endings of cycles and beginnings of new ones, intuition, inner knowing, and forward positive movement, today and every day. Love and light.